Yo, what's up? It's RT and welcome back to another video. Hypersonic is literally Sonic Team's most unique and their best form. If you guys don't know, Hypersonic first debuted in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. It was a really cool form. The Super Emeralds were really cool. The special stages were harder. Hypersonic was OP. Like, he can destroy a whole screen of enemies with one attack. So Hypersonic is a really strong super form, and it's their best super form and their most unique super form. Now, the problem I have here is that they haven't brought him back since, for various different reasons. And in my opinion, all the reasons they have presented to us are all not valid enough to not bring him back. I don't know if all these reasons are true, or I don't know if they said all of these, but I heard that it caused seizures. Also, they didn't want to be too similar to Dragon Ball. First of all, the reason why Hypersonic caused seizures is because the flashing lights and the fast colors and stuff. They could easily change that. Second of all, I don't know Dragon Ball, but I know Hypersonic came out way before Ultra Instinct and all that, and I've seen a lot of Ultra Instinct and Hypersonic comparisons. So Hypersonic was already a thing way before. So to me, I see no reason for them to not bring it back. Hypersonic is literally their best form, most unique form. And I made a video back in the fall talking about how Sonic Team bringing back the Chaos Emeralds and the Master Emerald will make the stories a lot more interesting. It will add a lot more depth to the story. And a form like Hypersonic opens so much opportunities for story. They didn't have a chance to go in depth about where the Super Emeralds came from. They didn't give the Super Emeralds any lore. They could literally give the Super Emeralds lore. They can give it a whole backstory. We could have a game where, I've said this idea so many times, we could have a game where the villain is too strong for Super Sonic, so Sonic has to find a way to find the Super Emeralds to turn hyper in order to destroy the final boss. I've been saying this for so long. I've been saying that idea for so long because I think it's a really good idea. It's a really good way to bring back Hypersonic. There's so much wasted potential right here, and it's really disappointing because Sonic Team's recent games just have been underwhelming, and the stories have been very vague and very bland because they haven't really added anything to the stories. It's just been, actually the last few Sonic games didn't even have the emeralds in them, and to add story and add lore to the Super Emeralds, find a way to restore the Super Emerald would be really cool. Add more lore to the story, like it's a huge wasted opportunity, and I feel like they should take that opportunity because that's a really good idea. Plus, Hypersonic is a really cool form. We don't even, like, they can literally add abilities to Hypersonic. We haven't had Hypersonic since those 2D games back in the day, so of course they couldn't really flesh him out. They couldn't really add much to him. Now that we have updated technology, updated everything, they can add whatever they want to Hypersonic. The reasoning behind them not bringing Hypersonic back isn't valid enough. I feel like there's no reason why that Hypersonic isn't coming back. I feel like the super forms is what makes the stories a lot more interesting. I feel like they need to expand Sonic as a character. Sonic hasn't gone anywhere in the past few years as a character. If they give Sonic new abilities, then he can finally expand. He hasn't changed really in the past few years, in the past few games. He's been the same. We haven't seen any new boundaries for Sonic. I feel like they need to bring back Hypersonic so they can show us what they can do with the super form and what they can do with super forms in general, because the super forms are supposed to be a staple in the series. The super form has been in the series for years, for almost the whole franchise, so there's no reason why they're just gonna stop bringing it back. What do you guys think? Do you guys think Hypersonic should come back in the games? Do you think he should stay out of the games? What about Supersonic? Do you think Supersonic should make his way back into the stories, or do you think he should stay out of the stories? What do you guys think? I think that the emeralds alone make stories a lot more interesting. Remember to leave a comment in the comment section below. Tell me what you think. If you guys enjoyed the video and you enjoy the content, remember to hit that subscribe button and hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all in the next one.
Show me your moves. You ain't ready for the show me your moves. You ain't ready for the show me your moves. You ain't ready for